So, great city of Los Angeles. We have our LAPD here, who's been informed of a sexual harasser and assaulter on the property, and yet they are rather worried about this very intimidating crowd of normal-ass people. Yep, very intimidating.
Okay, we got a bunch of Poe chilling over there. We have a police chopper that you can't see very well.
Here we are, still gathering in Pershing Square. We've got more numbers by the minute. People are gathering. We had a bunch of cops here earlier, but they kind of dissipated. So now we're down to only a few boys in blue. I don't know if you can even see them on there behind the tree. Yeah, we'll be updating later. Peace. So, we've taken the majority of our numbers down to the street corner, spread some knowledge. The police are doing their usual, soaking up tax money, not really doing much of anything to protect, serve, I don't know, put bad guys away like they're supposed to, stuff like that, like rapists, murderers, that whole number. But here we are. Oh, numbers. We like it. Numbers, chalk, signs, knowledge, we got it all over here.
Occupy going strong.
TV stations, they said to the masses,
this is how you talk, you're right.
The world, another Summer Bush disaster. Do the math, cause the loudest they coming after. These are the same cats who wiped out half of Africa. And you don't know the half not swapped by the halves. Signing new money like signing autographs. McDonald's billions sold, America billions.
Because this is such a subversive activity. Putting non-permanent marks on the sidewalk. Oh my gosh. We should all be gassed right now.
I'm gonna need a ladder to take a picture of it.
getting ready to do a little moment.
You guys can see the cops over there. They seem not to be interested whatsoever in what's going on right here. That's probably because they can't convict anyone for riding on a fucking sidewalk and Here it is. This is what it's all about. Getting out on the streets, walking around, letting everybody know what's up. And we're still here. We're not going away. Sold out! We got 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 sold out! Who was? Oh, yeah. These are our streets. We are no longer on the sidewalk. These are our streets. Ours. These are your streets. You need to get out here too. You guys need to get out here and march with Occupy. These are your streets. Take them over.
Make a point. Vote. Go to college. Get a job. And go to college. Have a dream.
What about this? Elect the people. What if we didn't have a president? CTA.
Stop the war on the poor.
For our city council. They harass the homeless.
Right now they're like, oh my god, they stopped. We must need to do something. Let's gather our forces and businessmen. Ha 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 ha.
For doing things that hurt capitalism. Basically, if you're standing around, you're hurting capitalism. So they did it with the farmer's market. They cut the trees so that homeless people wouldn't go to Pershing Square. So whatever public space there is, they're always going out of their way to make it more and more uncomfortable for people to exist. And it all comes down to that. As humans, we have a right to exist.
The LAPD is a key part of that strategy. They brought Bill Bratton here from New York to carry over what they call the broken windows strategy, to criminalize any act of poverty or any act of resistance and to treat people as something to be moved. And so they've been doing that. On October 22nd, we'll be back through this area, the October 22nd National Day of Action against police brutality, repression, and the criminalization of a generation. We'll be gathering at Pershing Square on October 22nd at noon, at 2 rather, marching at 3. We'll be marching to the Central Division headquarters, the most militarized single police division in the world. They have helicopters, they have spy cameras, they have all kinds of special units inside there, and they're all directed at trying to clear the unhoused and poor people out of downtown so they can bring in the National Football League and another stadium. So we say that that's no way that that's going to happen and that people will resist. So Occupy LA has consented to participate in 022, and I hope to see everybody back for that.
Woo! That's fine.
The Dr. Davis, LAPD, can you please stay on the sidewalk? Please stay on the sidewalk.
Please, that sounds like a question to me.
Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? This huge crowd, you can't even see through it. You're in the crosswalk. Bad for America. Bad
For America.
Break up America!
God for America.
Break up America!
God for America.
Break up America!
Thank for America.
We're going to have a speaker from Fort Hernandez talk about the fraud closure, the illegal foreclosures in this country. His name is Ulysses Hernandez.
Woo! Yeah!
So I'm going to say something, and I just want people to think about it for a second and just let it sink in. Bank of America has the most foreclosures that are about to happen and that have been happening. Just let that sink in. That means that they're throwing out, out of all the banks, they're the ones throwing out the most homeless families into the street. Today in San Fernando Valley, we're on day 36, I think it is.
Woo!
Of what?
Fort Hernandez.
For Hernandez!
14620 Leadwell Street, Van Nuys, California. 91405. Come down and join us.
What is it?
What Fort Hernandez is, it's a show of resistance. We don't have a clear idea of what victory is. What victory is for us is resistance. We have decided to barricade our home to save it for our family. My brother, my sister, my mom, everybody. That's our home.
Woo! Yeah!
With everybody's support here, everybody who's been showing support, everybody who's going to continue to show support, we hope to win. And what win is, and I've been telling people, victory is not a loan modification. Victory is when somebody else decides to show resistance when they're facing homelessness. Instead of being locked out by the banks, I really do hope that other people say, fuck this, I'm putting up a wall around my house, and you ain't taking this shit.
Yeah!
Power to the people!
Power to the people!
Power to the people!
Power to the people!
DFS, the Department of Child and Family Services, is trying to come and say that the kids are in danger, which is bullshit because they obviously have no problem with evicting the children out of the house. So this is what they do, is they try to act like they care, like they're trying to help, but they just use that as a cover for whatever it
Right to defend homes, and when the will of a few small people, regardless of illegality, is ruining the lives of...
And fight! Housing is a human right! Stand up! And fight! Housing is a human right!
Housing is a human right!
My camera ran out of storage.
I was in the front lines for a while holding the sign.
Yeah,
The
my
big
camera
sign.
lost memory.
Complete in the street the whole time over here. I was like, fuck that. And I kept yelling to cops, our street. I'm not even saying whose street. Yeah.